Give it about 2 more minutes, see if anybody else is going to join. Okay, let's see if I can play this music. Can you guys hear me okay? Just put a thumbs up in the chat. Okay, so let's get started. Hello, light beings. Happy New Year and welcome to Sacred Sunday. Glad you all took some time out your day to connect with us and hope you had an amazing New Year. For those who may not know, I'm Indica, designer and realm creator of Keep and Distance, Reiki master and teacher, and cannabis connoisseur. We have a few things on the agenda today. We will go over the colors thread, have an open chat, and end it off with a pre-recorded premiere of a breathe and release guided meditation. Okay, to begin our Sacred Sundays every weekend, I would like to start it off with a quick 3-6-9 breathing technique for us all to settle in and feel at digital home with us. First, think about how you inhale. We want to take deep breaths through our nose that fills our belly and not our chest. Practice breathing into your belly now. Bring awareness to your belly to notice how it moves up and down as you breathe in and out through your nose. Don't worry about counting. I will count us in and out, and we'll do this 3 times total. Take a normal breath and pause for 1 second before we begin. Let's breathe in. 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do that again. Breathe in for 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more. Breathe in 3, 2, 1. Let's hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now wiggle your fingers and toes, flutter your eyes, open, and come back to the group. So before I continue, I would like to welcome newly onboarded distant developers. Chapter 10, Garcia Galleries, Mocaso, Alkaline with Adina, Steno 516, and Sativa Kicks. Stay tuned for the welcome articles I'm cooking up about them and their roles as a distant developer. And I'm super excited to be on this journey with you all. Okay, so first thing, let's break the ice and go over the colors thread. This is a good time to take some notes if you would like, and the threads are openly available to download as well. So I broke it down into 4 sections that we will cover over the next few Sacred Sundays, and I'm pretty much gonna read them through because I know sometimes we all have a lot going on, and it helps to read along with the group, like a book club, for example. So let me reshare my screen and give you guys a minute to settle in if you want to grab some paper and pen or anything like that. Okay, so let me also turn off this music. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to go over the colors threads, chakra colors, and colors theory. So human, life is an example of infinite and eternal energy. Our identity and patterns we are made up of are identical to the one the universe carries. Let me read that again. Our identity and patterns that we are made up of are identical to the ones the universe carries. So to me, that means like we are a universe in our own self, right? We carry the same cosmetic coding and the same genetic structure as them as well. So the sun beams radiation and the moon emanates magnetism. And the rest of the solar system emits its own energy. We seem to have the same genetic structure and the cosmetic coding of the earth, the sun, and the stars. The outer realms form the 3 sacred entities, the greater sun, the adept moon, and the seated earth. Notice colors, light, and protons exist in every atom of humanity. That's important too, so remember that. Colors, light, and protons exist in every atom of humanity. Light. Color exhales in waves, and we see it through electromagnetic radiation. Approximately 2,000 years ago, light began to connect with spiritual growth. Later on, this led to the discovery of colors connecting with music notes, objects in our solar system, and even days of the week. The chakras, or some people say chakras, but I always say chakras. I've been saying it for so long, but chakras, however you like to say it. The original Sanskrit meaning of chakra is spinning wheel, meaning vital life force. The wheel spins in a clockwise vortex motion, and it is a system for color energies that absorbs and discharges out the body. These chakra centers are often referred to as lotus blossom. You can see they have the lotus up here. History. Enlightenment. From the chakras, philosophies, and spiritual studies were seen through the Vedic spiritual books from ancient India. The first known depiction of the chakra system was written in known to be the most influential book, the Upanishads. I think I'm saying that right. Back in the BCE. It took centuries for all of the chakra philosophies to be liberated. Many different spiritual systems had their own way to go about chakra systems, but they all agreed that chakras open slowly, spin faster, and enlarge as we evolve. Activation awakening. Spiritual enlightenment and chakra opening is done during meditations, mantras, and self-awareness. Through the open process, the chakras allow the person to obtain new experiences and understanding of oneself. Stronger connections to the source are likely to harmonize the chakras. Chakra meridians. Meridians are the grid system for healing. They are cross lines over the physical body that are studied for both positive and negative spiritual, physical, and psychological qualities. The physical, mental, astral, and soul bodies contain the chakra color energies. The meridians are known as the energy pathway that cycles through the chakras, sending energy out and receiving it back. The colors' magnetic elemental energies help us receive the vibration and experience self-connection. When working with different elements, the colors change and react to certain vibrational rates, making each and every plane have a different density. Sacred music. When a major and minor sound intersect, harmonic sounds appear and create electromagnetic positive and negative field vortex. We are made up of sacred music sound energies that come together from colors and elements. Energy transfers from minor to major chakra centers, and the intersection is the seat of our three-dimensional consciousness. Color energies correspond with frequencies such as light and light teachings. Location. The chakras are located at the top of the head to the spine, and runs down the nervous system. The nervous system stands as a communication network of the emotional, spiritual, and mental thought process. The skeletal and muscle systems are governed by the nerves. The nervous system has fast body energies, and the endocrine system has slower body energies. The chakras oversee each gland in the endocrine system and hold information about all parts of self. Okay, so we're going to stop there, and next week we'll kick off the Sacred Sunday. We're going over the Colors Brotherhoods. It goes a long way, so we'll go over that, and we'll get into sharing events, projects, and ideas, and anyone is welcome to unmute, but I'll start it off. So let me unshare. Oh, actually, maybe I should should keep that. Let's reshare. So let's see. Let me pull up. We are one collapse. Awesome. Okay. So I've extended the deadline to join the We Are One collaborations until Friday, January 7th, to give some time for everyone to come back from the holidays, catch up on everything, and give everyone an opportunity to either join the first collaboration called Node 1 or future nodes. So, if you're a digital fashion designer, 3D artist, 3D animator, sound artist, or African digimodel, there is still time to join Node 1. First come, first collab, and we will be splitting 96% of the profits evenly to creators along with contribution NFTs in our native governance token. And 4% goes back into the Keep and Distance DAO treasury to go towards community incentives and accommodations. Also, if you would like to be a part of future collaborations, you can submit the form as well. So, a little about Node 1. For the first collaboration, we will take focus on color, specifically Chakra Colors. We will create a vibrational fashion NFT animation based on the root chakra color red. The color red is associated with the root chakra and is slowest in vibration. The music note is C and has a frequency of 369 Hz theta waves. Red is the most magnetic and alkaline color of the 7 major chakra color energies. Red is grounding in nature. Red makes your pupils dilate and your blood pressure rise when you see it. Red is associated with gemstones, red jasper, and carnelian, and minerals such as copper. Square shapes are often used with red. So from these points, we will prepare a digital fashion garment animation. And the dress category will be luxury, avant-garde women's wear to keep up with the grounding Mother Nature theme and experience. Garcia Galleries is minting some patterns for the garment, and Mo also mentioned that she'll be doing some red tie-dyes that she was thinking of getting into for this collection as well. And I think that would be so dope. And these patterns will be minted as 1155 NFTs under the fractional garment ownership to the open source libraries at DigitalX. And royalties will be received from patterns used and the We Are One collabs in our realm collections. Anyone can mint these NFTs to be a part of our collaboration and collections. If you need help, just feel free to ask in the questions and answer chat, and when you mint your patterns, post them in the FGO Metasource Vaults channel. Last, starting tomorrow, I will be locking in and creating the Metamorphosis Realm collection that will be presented in New York Fashion Week Realm runways in February, and other NFTs for our realm as well. So I may not respond right away, but I'll be sure to within 24 to 48 hours. I will be sharing sneak peeks of the collection, asking for opinions, post read of the days, realm updates, host Sacred Sundays during this time. And also the next collection will be more open, so we'll be able to have more calls on the collections and everything too. This time I just wanted to just get it out there and show what to set the tone basically. Also, Chapter 10X and other realm contributors will be producing frequency guidance articles and thread weeklies, which will result in being airdropped contribution NFTs. Some of our distant developers will be behind the scenes, but I will open up personal channels for the ones who are front hand active, where we will be able to connect with them and receive help from them when need be. So, okay, enough of my rambling. Definitely want this to be an open discussion. So anyone who has any events, projects, or ideas, new mints, or comments, please feel free to unmute and share at this time. Mo, you just posted your shirts and everything, and I think that those are absolutely beautiful. The Galaxy 3.0. If you would like to share anything about that, please feel free. Sorry to call you out, but I know you just recently did something, so I just wanted to say and congratulate you.
Thanks. No, I don't mind being called out. I really like how you have this whole presentation set up. I really like what you're doing with your realm here. It's really an honor to be with you all today, connecting, aligning. So I wanted to say that first and foremost, because you did amazing with that presentation. I did take notes. I was over here like, oh, human. Oh, we got that.
Right?
This is cool.
Awesome.
But I did just drop the Galaxy 3.0 T. This has been really great. I've been with Digital X for a little while now. If you haven't heard my story, I know I kind of talked the most about it on that podcast that they actually do with all the designers. And if you guys haven't, I would encourage you to link up with them and do your one-on-one podcast that, you kind of talk about your whole design background kind of. So I got into Digital X and making my tie-dye patterns my tie-dyes into patterns And I had one shirt and I made it when I made another NFT. And I really do poetry and photography. So when I first got into NFTs, I was really like, oh, I'm going to put my poetry on my photography and then sell that as an NFT. And then people that buy that NFT, I'll just send a t-shirt to kind of go with that, to, you know, start giving my NFT utility. I thought those were the things you did, just going into the NFT space blind. But with it being my photography and poetry, I didn't end up putting it out. So fast forward, I got to turn the pattern and or the t-shirt into a pattern. Fashion week came, so I made 10 new tie-dyes. And granted, this is like me just getting into tie-dye, so I was really excited to try a lot of the techniques that I had been wanting to, especially like the first one. I have a heat press machine, so I really like use heat press and reflective material and paint, and I liked what I got from there. When I got to Web3 fashion, I ended up getting pigment powder and trying to make them glow and take it to the next level. So with this shirt, I was like, okay, I've learned a lot from, you know, all the shirts I've made so far. I've learned a lot this whole past year in general. My birthday is this month, so I'm not big into too many of the holidays, but New Year's in January, this is just my season. You know, I'm a Capricorn, so I like to set the tone, come out strong, and just set, you know, a lot of things that I want to see throughout the next year and put that energy into. So I really, you know, made this t-shirt, putting all those lessons, everything that I had kind of went through from 2021 into that t-shirt, starting into 2022. And it's been great so far. I sold 4 shirts first day. So that was really great. You know, it's always reassuring when people actually kind of support. The first person was completely random. And my friend that I had met online when I was doing my last, I have a book club basically. So I met her when I was kind of building that, and she wanted to be the first one. And I'm like, don't feel bad. My luck, it's always somebody I would have never guessed or completely random. So it's just been really cool to see, again, all this stuff coming into fruition. Being here, collaborations, like you said, Indica, I've talked to you about starting my next tie-dye project, which is, you know, red. And I think it's really cool because when I was looking at my tie-dyes, I'm like, okay, how am I going to be able to, you know, keep it spicy and, you know, just I want to drop patterns, but I like being in my own lane. And sometimes you don't have to be all extra colorful either, right? If you're making this just your wardrobe. So I think it would be really cool to expand on like solid colors with my tie-dye according to the chakras. And even you and I talked about different color combinations we can make and just all different kind of stuff. And even talking to Dylan today, which was super cool. I know we have a project that's going to start brewing to take the glow to the next level and like that whole aspect. So again, just being here and aligning with you all has been great. That's what I've been working on. And just again, super happy to be here to share it with you all and be able to help your vision come as well. I know having these calls, it can be a little nerve-wracking, again, when you don't know who's going to be there, who's showing up. I do have a recording because I got your back.
Thank you.
I'm here to let you know, and I'm excited for all of us this next year.
Awesome. That was amazing, amazing explanation. I didn't know everything went into that, and like that's so good to know now because like I've never got into tie dyes. I've tried it once when I was younger, but then I never like really went in that, you know, really went in. So that's amazing to know, and I didn't know that you put all that like the heat press and everything, just like using different types of products and different, you know, things to make your things come, make your creations come to life. Is like that's amazing. And it's like that's a talent in itself, you know. So, and I appreciate just you and everybody else being on this call and joining our first Sacred Sunday. Yeah, it's a small group as right now, but we'll grow. And, you know, this is the stepping stones. And also, Dylan, you too, we need to do a collab. You have your brand and your realm is definitely on the same levels as, you know, the directions that we are all going in this call today. And, you know, I'm just super excited. So thank you so much, Mo, for sharing that. That's really great to know. And I can't wait to just like see what else you have in store and everybody else as well. So anybody else is open to share if you guys have anything. If not, then we'll continue, but I'll give you guys some time.
Yeah, hi, Dylan here. I just wanted to say hi. I love like just the kind of chillness of like this discussion, like at the start of it, and the kind of like do you know what? It just made me feel more comfortable to kind of like jump in the conversation because it was more of like a chill vibe.
Right,
But
like it's like an open discussion.
especially with like the kind of like colors and light, it's been good to come on to and learn more of kind of about like there's something behind your brand, because there's kind of like, you know, we've got these images and stuff like that, but sometimes it's good because once you put things out there, like everyone looks at things a different way, but it's good to kind of like hear it from the artist themselves, the designer themselves, and be like, this is kind of what I'm doing, and then go, okay, cool, no, I get that now. So yeah, it would be cool to definitely collab.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I agree. Like when we were able to just like, it's honestly like I'm not really I'm kind of introverted. Like so me talking, like I'm really good with like one-on-one, so like groups conversations to me kind of like get me a little nervous and stuff, so like I'm trying to open myself up more and like
Yeah, no,
express and
you've done amazing, so you did. I'm like that as well. I'm not interested, but I have that anxiety, and that kind of stops me. It kind of like hold my tongue sometimes.
yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, can I want to jump on here? And then like I'm like, oh no, anxiety says no.
Yeah, that's
So it's
me
been good to
too.
kind of like have that chill thing, could kind of break the kind of barrier down first. It was kind of like a good like icebreaker for like a conversation.
Right, exactly. I agree. Thank you for noticing that. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, so like, all right, well, that sounds great. I'm really, I don't want to rumble. I could go on about how I'm, like introverted and all that other stuff. And like, yes, and oh my gosh, and anxiety and everything like that. But we could actually have a call on that. That would be a great discussion. And I know you're focused on that as
Yeah,
well. So we should do
definitely.
that. That can be like one
I
of the
kind of
sacred
think like
Sundays.
we're kind of doing a similar thing. Like mine's is kind of like more about like educating people on mental health and stuff like that. But I think like yours kind of more focused on kind of the healing process and kind of
Right.
like keeping your kind of mind healthy and stuff like that. So it would be good to kind of like join forces and kind of do something that kind of like involves the kind of the root and the cause.
Yeah. Let's talk more on that later. That sounds
Yeah, cool,
great.
definitely.
Okay. All right, awesome. So let's get into
All
this.
right.
We didn't even get into the meditation. So let's get into the meditation. We just did the breathing session. So let's get into that. Anybody else want to share, by the way? I don't want to, did you want to say something, Garcia Galleries?
Yes. Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Sacred Sunday, because it was amazing.
Hold on, you're
It made
breaking
me
up a
really
little bit.
feel, can you hear me?
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Relaxed
Oh, you sound like a robot.
and spiritual.
Here, unmute and then
Sorry,
mute
what you
again. Mute and then unmute again. Try that.
Okay, how's this?
No, it's kind of hard. Just come out.
Can you hear?
You can leave the call and then come back on. It might just be something wrong with the connection.
Oh, okay.
So press this. Yeah, just end the call and come out. Press the X, the phone. Hang up the phone. It looks like a phone. If you're having trouble to finding it. Or just retry to unmute. Let's see. Oh. There she goes.
All right, can you hear me now?
Still sounds a little robot like. Let's see. Keep talking. Let me see how you sound. See if we can pick it up.
Oh, I was gonna say, okay, well, next time you can give me next time then. No problem.
Okay. All right. We'll just do that then. Aw, I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Let's give it a try.
Okay, now it sounds a little better. Let's see.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's see what you could get out of what I'm saying. By the way, well, congratulations on your new work that you're putting in. I did look at the shirt. It looked nice. And it's what I relate to that. You did a really amazing job. I feel honored to be on. So thank you for inviting me into your hall. Looking forward for the other Sundays, a different part of that you are willing to share with us. I love the breathing technique, the therapy, and then knowing that breathing therapy, which we should do more often because sometimes we forget to breathe. Helps boost happiness and your mood. And also, it's a part of self-care, which is great that you put that into it. Not only that, it gives the heart a chance to rest for a couple of seconds and then get back to scale, being stable right after you breathe. So I really enjoy that. Those of you who doesn't know me, my name, I'm Garcia Galleries. I dabble into a lot of different things. Mainly, I'm an artist. I do a lot of abstract art and portrait type of things, but I do work with kits and heat press as well. And then I'll also do furniture building. I must say I was very proud of myself 2 years ago. I built a whole deck by myself.
Yeah, she built a whole deck by herself for
And then,
people that's not really understanding. She built a deck.
Yes,
Mom, this is my mom, by the way, guys. But also, like, you're kind of still breaking up, and I don't want it to be like a whole. You're saying a lot, and I think it's like really important what you're saying. So I want people to really get what you're saying. So we kind of got it, but I don't, So maybe you could share more and like share some stuff for the next week or something. We'll figure out the why it's acting like that.
Okay.
But also.
Right. Okay, sounds good.
But also, I just wanted to say she has built a deck. She's built a Morphe bed. She's built like I'll just come. Sometimes I'll come over and she's just in the garage and all you hear is like the thing is just going on. She's like, hey, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this lady's crazy
right now. She just sent.
Adina, can you mute yourself?
No, Garcia.
Adina,
it's funny you asked me to do it. And Garcia sent me.
Adina, you're mute. You have to mute.
I'm sorry.
Mute yourself.
My bad.
So she's built a lot of stuff. Like she's very hands-on, and we'll have her share more next week. And like it's just awesome, and like we're so happy to have you as a business developer here and also a realm creator once we have our marketplace launch, because what we're doing in this space and everybody's art pieces and everything connect is just like it's just amazing to me. And like just the fact that we all are here to support each other and like help each other grow in each space will just make the like this Web3 fashion takeover really happen. So I'm so excited, and thank you for sharing. Hope everybody got out as much as they can, and we'll do it again next week so we can have a clear talk. So if anybody else would anybody else would like to share, feel free. Any events, projects, ideas, new mints, any comments, or even if you just would like to introduce yourself. But if not, then I will start the meditation. Okay, so I prepared a 9-minute guided meditation called Breath Away into the Day. This is a pre-recorded premiere since Discord is known for sometimes dropping calls, and so hopefully this prevents less distraction and also so I can join along with you guys. I've made it this way so other hosts as well can do what they want and also have the opportunity to enjoy the experience with our friends. Eventually, we want to turn Sacred Sundays into a virtual experience where we all can attend sessions with like our avatars, our digimodels, and wear digital fashion, make it like a whole thing experience. So I'll start the session and then leave the music running at the end for a little for anyone who's finishing up their meditation. And I'll just end the call there without saying a word, and we'll meet again here next Sunday. We will switch the times up so different time zones can join. Okay, so let's get started. Let's all breathe, stretch, shake, and let it go. And take about 3 minutes to settle in your space. Grab your crystals and your cannabis, light your sage, and enjoy the ride. minute.